Well, guys, it's that time again to go over the leaked cast for the next Survivor season. Yep, that's right, Inside Survivor has leaked the cast for Survivor 51, and holy moly, this cast could rival the Gabon. It looks like a straight train wreck. But guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It would be super duper awesome. First up, we have Anna San, a very epic name, and she is an actress. Fun fact, my friend said she's actually a character in The Boys. Now, I don't watch The Boys, but why the heck are they gonna cast a girl to play in the show called The Boys? Huh? That's like casting a non-white person to play Snow. But not gonna lie, Anna is kind of eating up and leaving no crumbs with this picture. Yes, girl, you go, queen, boss, slay. Also, apparently she voice acts for My Little Pony, so she will have a very strong fan base of middle-aged men. And next up we have Alexis Levine, and I'm not gonna lie, if Mr. Probst doesn't call this girl Levine, I'm gonna freaking fly to Fiji and give him an atomic wedgie that he'll never forget for the rest of his life. Because Levine is one of the toughest last names I've seen from a Survivor player. Like, it's up there with Pinner, not gonna lie. And she is a 28-year-old attorney. Great, maybe Levine here can help me sue freaking Jeff Probst and the entire CBS network for allowing this freaking horrible Final Five to actually occur. Yeah, but Levine seems pretty chill, not gonna lie. And next up we have Christian Chavez, which Jeff is definitely gonna call Chavez. Like, there's literally no doubt in my mind Jeff is gonna look at this guy and be like, nope, your name is Chavez, buddy. And it says he's a human? Wait, that's he's a human resources executive. I thought they were just saying he was a human, like, I hope so. This guy looks like the streamer Neon if he was an actual decent human being. But buddy, you gotta ditch the fedora. You don't want to be associated with Russell Hantz. Next up we got Daniel Kilby. Wait a second. This dude's from London? Huh. Well, I guess that would explain his teeth. Not to be rude or anything, but I feel like if you look up Game Shop customer, this dude's face would be the first 10 results. This man is literally a game studio founder with a Jurassic Park hat on. This man is a walking stereotype. I bet the shirt this man is wearing in the picture says eat, sleep, game, repeat. And next up we have Eric Makesound. He is a mature mental health therapist. Why'd I have to specify mature, dog? I'm pretty sure this is just Keyshawn from 47 in a hat. This man tricked the entire casting process by wearing a hat. That is insane. Ori Jean Charles. Holy moly. Ori is an absolutely epic, awesome name. I think literally the only time I've ever seen anyone with the name Ori before was in The Hobbit. Is it just me, or is this guy giving off very big Keanu from Big Brother vibes? And no, that's not freaking racist. I'm not saying they look the same. I'm saying they were both personal trainers, and I just think he's gonna play like Keanu. That's all I was saying, buddy! And next up we have Sydney Sweeney. We have Pat Canaday, and she is an attorney for the U.S. Navy. What? That's a job? You walk in like, hey, I'm here for a lawyer. She's like, wait, did you serve in the Navy, buddy? Get the heck out of my office! I don't remember that plotline in Euphoria. Dog, her eyes are so blue. I can't even joke about it because they're so freaking pretty, dog. And next up we have Sharana Renee, and holy moly mother of mayo. Everyone on Twitter is absolutely glazing this lady like no tomorrow, despite not seeing her play a single millisecond of Survivor. What the crap, buddy? And she is in Abogan, which I don't freaking know what that is, but it sounds like an alien from Star Wars. Maybe they were listing that guy as human earlier. Huh. And next up we have Christian Flick. I'm not gonna freaking finish that last name. If I were you, I would legally change that as soon as humanly possible, buddy. Also, this gotta be one of the weirdest descriptions of a job I've ever heard. Former Pride Director. What the freak does that mean? She was the leader of the gays? She was the conqueror of Zest? Like, Like, what did she do? Like, what does that job entail exactly? I would like to know. Can I be the white person director? Is that a thing? Yeah, but if the gay curse continues, this person's not gonna be voted off fourth. They're gonna freaking be struck by lightning and ran over with an ice cream truck. Next up, we have Lewis Kelly, and holy moly, bro has the broccoli hair. And this man is an influencer. He's actually apparently a pretty big TikToker. So let's check out one of his TikToks, shall we? Yeah, I don't want to watch this season. This man is just gonna freaking thirst trap on Survivor the entire time he's out there. I don't freaking want that. Now, this casting choice right here is absolutely mind-blowing. We have Rob Anderson from Boston. We have another Boston Rob on season 51. Holy moly. I just know when Jeff saw this dude's casting video, he was absolutely salivating out of his mouth saying, yes, yes, miracles do happen. There's not a shadow of a doubt that this dude was simply cast because of his name and where he was born. And next up we have Brady Booker, a very cool name, and he is a pro wrestler. I mean, like, did he find his hairline? Because if he did, he won. It was a knockout round one. I am very happy we're gonna have another pro wrestler on Survivor though, because the dude from David vs. Goliath was very swag, and I hope this guy is also gonna be a very Nina Mosquito player. There is a 1,000,000% chance though on Twitter everyone is gonna absolutely hate this man's guts for literally no reason. Next up we have Thean Nguyen. This is literally just a freaking alternate universe Sheehan. Like, you can't tell me differently, bro. And she is a medical student. And not gonna lie, I am also somewhat a medical student myself. Every time I'm sick, I take medicine, yeah. Not to brag or anything. And next up we have Alaya Puglia. And guys, if you can't tell what her job is, you know, if you're not really able to tell what her occupation is based on this photo, I know it's very tricky. She's actually a chef. I really hope Survivor makes her wear her chef clothes for the entirety of 51. That would be kind of fun. You just know whatever tribe this lady gets on, they're gonna make her cook literally everything on the island. And next up we have Angelica Jelly Loblack. Jelly is actually a very Nito Mosquito nickname for Angelica, not gonna lie. But Loblack might honestly be one of the freaking worst last names I've ever seen in my entire life. You need to sue your parents immediately. And were you in the Navy by chance? Because if so, I know the perfect attorney for you. Also, she kind of looks like Lauren Harp from 44. Does anyone else see that? And next up we have Carter Cruel, a farmer. Holy moly, somebody with an actual freaking normal occupation. Thank you, Carter. Imagine it said like farmer for British. Yeah, but Carter's giving off some very chill dude energy. Maybe like Kyle from 47. And next up we have Jenna Greenawalt. She is a 31-year-old wedding videographer. Wait, are you being paid to video the weddings? Or like, are you just like in a tree with some binoculars and a camera, being an absolute creeperino? Listen here, pal, you better not do that to any people in the Navy, or you're gonna get sued. And next up we have Liana Cappuccino Ballerino, and she's a sex store owner. Holy moly, that is an absolutely diabolically devious freaking occupation to have listed. You could have very easily just put store owner and it would have had the same effect, dog. What the heck even is that kind of store? What are you buying in there? Pictures of Bruce? Yeah, but not gonna lie, this lady's my absolute #1 op going into the season because of that absolutely insane last name. And next up we have Michael Pinsky, an assistant director of baseball operations. I don't know what that means, but cool, I guess, dog. And holy moly, what incarnation is that smile, my guy? You guys have heard of a phrase, a smile that could kill. Well, this is a smile that you make while you are in the midst of killing somebody. Maybe multiple people. This looks like a freaking mugshot, not gonna lie. This literally looks like Scott's dad from Total Drama. And next up we have Devin Way. Yo, no way, Devin! He's also an actor slash model. Wow. And apparently he's a actor in the show Grey's Anatomy, but I've literally never seen a single episode of that show. But you know, he looks like a pretty cool dude, and not gonna lie. Well, guys, that is the cast for Survivor 51. Technically, there is one more player, but, they haven't been announced during the making of this video. They'll probably be announced before the video gets uploaded to YouTube. So, yeah, I did miss somebody, but, who cares, though? They were probably a freaking dork anyways. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And comment down below and tell me, who are you rooting for just based on these pictures of the cast? And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.
Subscriber Bruce will be very sad, and Venus the Stinkers will be mega glad. And make sure to comment about how much Survivor sucks, and about how Liz loves Applebee's even though it's Bud. And hit the notification bell, because if you don't like you says it will be a big mistake. And David the doofus will throw milk in your face, and Camilla the killer will kill again, and Stinky Sue, it will make you smell her shoes, and Sage will take a dump on your face.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for season 45 Survivor. Now, I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player that ever exists, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View. That's M-E-M-E, View, and hit the like button. Or, if you don't, you end up like me on season 44. Alright? You don't want that, do you? Peace!